In 2016, a few months ago, I was asked by the Rotary Club to do some art advising. And they liked it so much that they asked me to go to Frieze, London, and make a report about the current state of the art world. And it became Kirak Episode 5, The Tears of Mara McCarthy. My artist friend Tariq Sedouma is with us, and we are approaching Box Gallery, who is showing these black paintings on the right that are protesting the Vietnam War, and an old woman who's in the water with something that resembles the American flag a little bit. Only it's a little bit more white than blue, and she's sort of swimming with it. So we start to get interested in who's responsible for this. The gallery owner is Mara McCarthy, and her gallery is all about protest art. And for the people who like to know, she's the daughter of the legendary artist Paul McCarthy, who makes these kind of things.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Okay, now I will ask. I have to ask for help here. Can I?
Help?
Help.
Help.
I
You
do
need
not
therapy?
know how to. Well, I'm not the one with red hair.
Wow. Okay.
That was nasty.
A little bit, but that's okay.
You'll get used to it.
Go
It's
on.
shocking in the beginning. Why is it black?
These paintings are actually black because he originally painted them in the 60s in protest of the Vietnam War. His name was Wally Hedrick. They weren't painted as a creation of minimalist black painting. They were painted black to negate the frivolity of image.
So they weren't painted as formal exercises. They were painted to protest the Vietnam War. But the war is over. How about wars that are still relevant? Are you going to vote Hillary?
Oh yeah.
Yeah? But she was for the Iraq War.
I know, it's complicated.
Did you protest the Iraq War? Or just
Did I
Vietnam?
protest the Iraq War? I'm not, I don't know. The complicated situation.
She is completely stuck in a politicized spectrum. She's in favor of Hillary and can therefore not really say she's against the Iraq War, because she is sort of loyal to the Hillary idea. So she cannot move, so she's stuck and is only able and free to hang paintings that protest a war on which there exists no longer any controversy. This is the neutral spectrum of leftist art. Then you enter a more cynical, complex world, where Hillary is part of the Iraq War, but you still need to support Hillary. Now you cannot say anything about the world without burning your fingers, because every position is morally problematic. So then, in some sort of senile, demented, nostalgic gesture, you hang paintings about a war that are obvious in their moral position and unthreatening. This is why protest art, by default, is necessarily stupid and simplistic. These paintings give no substance to really think about war. They are only a symbol of being against war. What these paintings yield is the feeling of being on the right side of history. It doesn't ward off the complexities and moral paradoxes of the present. They are only a reflection of the owner's desire to be on the right side of history. So why do you like the protest in this work so much? Because you're sitting here, I don't know what your exact relation is to the work. I guess you're the gallery?
Yes, this is my gallery. Yeah.
Your gallery.
Yep.
So why do you like the protest in this?
I mean, I just think he's really somebody that has he had such a strong voice. He died in 2003. He had such a strong voice.
This is going absolutely nowhere. What about the woman in the water?
What about the grandma? Let's talk about the grandma in the water.
The grandma in the water. She has Parkinson's. She has Parkinson's, and this is a piece. She got invited to do something in Minneapolis. She got invited to do something in Minneapolis, and she wanted to do something in the Mississippi.
Yeah.
So she actually has these flags. These are objects that she's used in other performances. So she does pieces where she's basically she thinks of it as kind of acting out the news. She's the real deal. She's just really honest, and she's not somebody that's trying to make work to sell anything or do anything other than make work. I'm getting emotional because she's not been super well. Well, she has Parkinson's. She's just continuing to making work. She's performing, she's doing work. I've been thinking a lot about Simone. She's not super well.
Yeah, I wouldn't like to get Parkinson's at all. No.
It's like a dance, right? Shake it.
She does. I mean, she integrates it. You see her kind of integrate it. It's really so embedded in her own body and her own skin. And she was aware of that. She was very much into that.
A very highly demented priest who still has the spiritual force, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
I think when you dehumanize a gallery owner and you make her into an object herself next to the work, and she becomes your artwork with the work she's in, with her faulty ways of thinking. And then she cried, which was wonderful. She was looking for some kind of empathy, and I didn't give her any. And I'm really proud. I'm really proud of that.
I'm afraid I'm the bearer of bad news.
Oh, yeah?
One gallery in particular has not been too pleased. Is that running at the moment?
Yeah.
Could you switch it off, please?
Yeah, okay.
Could you take it off your shoulder, please? Well, as you must understand, so like Frieze is a trade fair. Our clients are the galleries. They're our primary concern, and we want them to be happy.
It will not happen again. I have a meeting with David Hoyland. I would really love to film this because I'm a big fan of John Raffman, and I would love to simply finish what we're doing here.
Can we make that the last interview and then...
We're just making it more interesting.
But the problem is... Are you still filming?
I'm allowed to film,
I didn't agree to be interviewed. Please, can you...
You cannot touch the camera.
Please, can you prove to me that it's switched off?
I don't have to prove anything. I can film from 1 till 5.
A gallery has been upset, and unfortunately that means that...
A woman has been upset. A woman with red hair and a green dress.
I am really sorry that she was upset. It was not our intention to upset her. It was merely a talk about art. This means that she was upset by the talk that we had about art. And I think that the reason that we are not satisfied with the fact that then we are sent away is because apparently a gallery is starting to get upset when you talk to them about art. And this is something that we also see as a freedom that you would have on an art fair to talk about art with the gallery. Do you agree? Do you agree?
I'm not agreeing with anything other than with the fact that I've been told by my management that as part of my job I need to make sure that no further galleries are upset. Unfortunately,
by talking
something
to
upset
them about art.
I'm not happy having this conversation here on the floor. I would ask you to please come with me to the press office. I'm just following orders. So if you could please follow me and make it possible for me to follow my orders.
Because probably there will be a court case now. Because you...
Tarek!
Sorry.
So you're playing games also?
No,
you're also lying?
You're lying. What have I
You
lied
told
about?
us that we can do this interview.
But after we've finished our discussion, it's sort of like I'm not convinced that this interview is not going to upset.
I don't think I believe you.
Well, can you please stay with them? I'm going to get somebody from security because...
See, you're lying. You just told us we can do the interview, then we can go away.
Well, that was at the sort of...
It was at the beginning, so I didn't behave well. Now you're sending me out of class.
Okay, let's do this interview.
This is your idea of, I don't know, a cultural event?
But unfortunately, you started by lying because I've asked you several times whether your camera was...
I think it's very significant.
I've asked you several times...
That in this
reality...
Of course he's filming you. Of course we want this to be...
No, it's not of course. I did not give my permission to be... It is important to me not to be...
what it really is. And we are just discussing art. We're not insulting people. We're just having a conversation with a gallerist.
You're grabbing at straws. It's nothing. There's nothing wrong here. We're talking about art and you're trying to send us away. That's basically what this is about.
No, but this
I'm
is
sorry.
about is that I'm
sorry
against without my permission. My job is not to speak on camera.
We're going to have to call security unless you...
Huh?
We're going to have to call security unless
Security? No, get security then.
Forfeited
Incredible.
your right to be here to film because...
I forfeited my rights.
Yeah.
That's right. Wonderful.
Can you explain us why?
Bombs over Baghdad.
Well, none of this conversation has been okay. I'm entitled to my opinion. I'm just trying to do my job.
Moeten we hier nou mee, ja?
Ik wil gewoon... Ik heb...
gaan?
Ja.
Well, you've said you've stopped your camera before and you haven't.
Yeah, but now I'm a little bit depressed. I'm a bit depressed. Disappointed, actually.
So, you're not very... Will you at least agree with me not to leave the fair?
You want to leave the fair?
No, I will wait for security, and I want everybody to see that we are carried out by security, physically. This is horrible. Not good for your art fair. Really, really bad. They would never do this in Dubai. Was it her? Was it her? Well, she's making things about protesting and stuff. I mean, that's totally hypocrite. She's doing like the protest and everything now. This is a total hypocrite. It's incredible. Don't you think so? What do you think? You don't think anything. You're just following orders. Yeah, okay. Your position. Okay. No, you're not going to get anything. Forget about it. Really. And I will get physical also. Because now you're trying to steal something. Yeah. Go have a nice life. Red-haired woman. Red-haired, green, I don't know what the hell it was, dress. Gallery woman. Rethink your career. Rethink it. You know, don't do the political hypocrisy first. I'm all in favor of protest and blah, blah, blah. But anyway, I have to call now the people controlling the Free Art Gallery because it is a commercial. And actually, I'm protesting commerciality. That's bullshit. You know, it's obvious. You're a frigging hypocrite. It doesn't matter. I love hypocrites. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. You know, Vietnam, here I come. I want to paint it black. Go on, but rethink your career. I'm serious. You're going down. We're gonna, I don't know. We're gonna destroy people like you. For Simkovic. We do it for Stefan Simkovic, you know? At this moment. Maybe tomorrow we're working for somebody else. We're mercenaries. You know, it's not personal, but you have to go. So why don't you like Stefan Simkovic?
Oh dear.